Okay, can we start the class now? Quickly tell me, can we start the class now? Tell me in the chat. Okay, I will share. I will start to share the screen, and we'll continue the class. Okay. Let's wait another 2 minutes. Okay, time's up. Now I'll move the class now. So today is the very important section, mail merge. So one of the most important features available in MS Office. So is mail merge mostly used for printing letters with different same letters or with different address. If you want to print, for example, just a common letter, for example, many of you are receiving letter from the institute regarding your registration. Once you're registered, they will send you a letter. The body part is same for all. Only their address and the registration number will be different. So in this kind of situation, we don't need to type the letter again and again. Okay, just type only one letter. Then we have to change the address only. So for that purpose, we have there is a features provided by the MS Office MS Word package called Mail Merge. So this class will help you to learn these method step by step and practical wise. Okay, if you have any problem or if you have any doubt, we will discuss it. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to move to the MS Office section, and I'll show the I want to see which ribbon is going to use for this purpose. Also, we must I will explain you each subcategory that are available under the mail merge section. So today is the only concept is mail merge. So mail merge is a software function describing the protection of multiple documents from a single template form and a structured data source. These help to create personalized letters and pre-addressed envelopes or mailing labels for mass mailing. Mass mailing means bulk mailing. Okay, from a word processing document which contain fixed text, which will be the same in each output document, and variables which act as a placeholder that are replaced by text from the data source. I will explain you how to do in practically. Okay. So if you are using MS Word 2013 or 2010, you may find a ribbon called mailing, which is in between reference and review default in default way. Okay, let's check now. So if you go there and the second one, so if you click this ribbon, you will have these areas. It will have subcategories called create, start mail merge, write and insert field, preview result, and finish. So these things will be discussed one by one. Okay, now tell me, can you all see the MS Word screen? Quickly tell me, can you all see the MS Word screen? Look at here. So if you click the ribbon mailing, it is here. If you can't find the mailing ribbon, then how can we find that ribbon? Can anyone tell me? Let's say the ribbon mailing is not here. Then how can I find this ribbon from MS Office, MS Word? Where can I find that? Any idea? Can anyone suggest me? Okay, P0021. Tell me, how can I find the ribbon? If mailing ribbon is not in this ribbon area, where can I find it? P0021. Quickly tell me. Okay, no problem. So just go to File. This is we have discussed already. Option, Customize ribbon. It is here. Look at here. Mailing is there. So if it is unticked, then you have to tick and then click OK. Okay, this is how you have to find the ribbon. If you can't find any ribbon here or any option here, then you have to check with this option, then customize ribbon. And in this area, you can find the main ribbon here. Under this category, these are the subcategory. If you can't find any subcategory here, then you have to search from here. Okay, and you can add it here. And finally, you have to click OK. So if you click mailing, look at here, we have in my PC, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subcategories. First one, create. Okay, which is having two different options. What is envelopes? Second one, labels. For example, if you want to print the name or address in the envelope, then you have to use the option envelope. Okay, during mail merge activities or process. If you want to make it as a label, label means just like, we use some stickers to put in our book to write our, our name, our class, those kind of things. To write those things, we use some stickers, isn't it? So those kind of stuffs we call label. Okay, and the second area, start mail merge. Okay, so it will help you to create the mail merge. This is the first step. Okay, whether you are going to use the mail merge for letters or email or envelope or label or directory. So you have to choose one of these things before starting the mail merge. Second part, select recipient. The recipient mean the relevant person's name, their address, their contact email, their telephone numbers, all kind of communication, the options we call it recipient. So to whom we are going to send. So these kind of things you have to select from here. If you already created a list of recipient, then you have to use an existing list. Or else, if you are going to create the new one, then you have to select type a new list. Apart from this one, another option is available. Choose from Outlook contact. Outlook is an application provided by the Microsoft for the emailing purposes. Okay, Outlook is an application, email application that is provided by Microsoft. Okay. Can you tell me some other emailing options, emailing applications like Microsoft Outlook? Can you tell me some other kind or some other type of emailing applications? Any answer? Yes, Yahoo Mail, Ymail we call it. Likewise, we can, yes, good. Gmail, AOI Mail. There are a lot of mailing application available. Here they have said to find the recipient, either you have to create a new one if it is not available, or else you can use an existing list, which means if you have already created something or some list of recipient, then you can use that. The third option, choose from Outlook. Look at here, they have mentioned only Outlook here. But we have Gmail, is an application again, email application. Ymail, it is an email application. Why they did not, why they did not mark those kind of applications here except Outlook? Why they list out only Outlook here? What is the reason? Why they did not use Gmail or Ymail here? Any answer? They have used only Outlook contact. Why not other email application? You don't need to think inside your subject. Just think commonly. They have mentioned Outlook contact, but they did not mention Gmail or Ymail or any other emailing application. What is the reason? What may be the reason? Can anyone suggest me, or can anyone guess the reason? Yes, good, very good. Yeah, that's fine, good, very good. Because Outlook is a Microsoft product, but Gmail, Ymail, those are not a product from Microsoft. Okay, good. That's the reason they have connected only Outlook contact. Okay, if you're using Outlook, and you can export the contact or recipient list from the Outlook also, if the recipient list is already registered there. Okay, so you can use one of these three options. Normally we use one of the first two options. We are using either type a new list or use an existing one. Okay, and the third option, look at here in this start mail merge, we have another option, edit recipient list. So which means if you have already one list, or if you have already created, if you want to do some editing work, for example, if you want to change a particular person name or a particular person email or their address, then you have to use edit email list. Okay, and the third area, write an insert field. After you have completed create the recipient list, then you can start using it in your document area, in this area. Which field you want to insert in your letter, or which field you want to insert in your label, or which field you like to insert in your envelopes. For example, normally when we write letters, we use a person salutation, whether it is whether he or she may be is Mr. or Mrs. or Dr. Salutation with their name, first name and last name. And the second line we use to insert their address. The third line, their country. So those kind of stuff. So for that purpose, we can use it, insert mail merge. Okay, here greeting line mean, you can see in some letters, they used it good morning or good evening, good afternoon, hi. So these kind of matters, that is we called it greeting lines. If you wish to insert a greeting lines, same greeting lines for all the letters, then you can use it. Okay, again look at here. It is hidden because we did not use anything yet. You look at here, update labels, which means, let's say you have write a letter and you have create the letter for 100 people or 100 recipients. Okay, you have already inserted everything. Now You came to know that one person's email address or his house address is changing. How did you change? How will you change it? We go to edit recipient list and select the person and edit his address only. So if you edit this one here, it will not automatically change. You have to change it. After edit the recipient list, then you have to come here and you have to click update labels. So automatically those kind of stuff will be changed. Okay, so for that purpose we can use update label. The next one, preview result. So once you complete one set of letter or one set of address, then before printing or before sending email, you have to check whether the required field is inserted or not. You have to check it. For that, you can use preview result. And these forward and backward arrows will use to check the recipient one by one. Let's say if you have 100 people, then you have to check from beginning to the end. Okay, so if you complete everything, then you have to complete your letter or envelope. For that purpose, you can use finish merge. It has some categories. I'll show you how to use this one. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you some quizzes. I'll call your registration number one by one. You have to reply me. Yes, tell me. The matter. I don't understand you. Which screen are you talking about? Yes, I'll show you. I have told you, if you can't find the mailing ribbon, this ribbon, if you can't find this ribbon, okay, then we can find it. It is not deleted actually, it is hidden. Then how to unhide it? You have to go to file and options, then customize ribbon. From here you can find it. It is already enabled. If it is disabled, you can't find here in the ribbon area. Okay, then you have to enable it, then click OK. That is we have discussed already, isn't it? I think the first class or second class we have discussed. Are you clear now? Good. Okay, now let's move to the quiz part. P0002. P0002. P002, are you there? Okay, the question is for you. How many subcategories available under mailing ribbon? Can anyone answer me? Yes, the answer is 5. Very good. So first one, create, And the next one, start mail merge. And another one, write and insert field. The fourth one, preview result. And the final one, finish. Okay. Now the P0013. Okay. Next one, start mail merge option, which is belongs to which subcategory? Start mail merge is belong to which category? Any answer? Any others? Yes, which is belongs to start mail merge subcategory. Start mail merge is a part of start mail merge subcategory. Yes, that is what we have discussed already. Next one. And the next one, P0015. P0015. Okay, the question is for you. Which option used to edit your recipient list? Which option used to edit your recipient list? Quickly tell me. If you don't know the answer, please say, I don't know. I will select another student. No, wrong answer. Anyone? Any answer? All the answers are wrong. No, the correct answer, edit recipient list. That is used to edit your list of recipient. Okay, so next one, 0017. 0017. Zero zero 17. Okay, 0017. You have to see which option used to find the recipient. Which option used to find the recipient? Which option used to find the recipient? No, wrong answer. Any other? No, again wrong. Others? No, the correct answer is find recipient. That is the option which is under preview result area. Or yes, good. You got it. Next one, 0018. Now tell me, what is the final step to complete your mail merge? What is the final steps to complete your mail merge? Your answer is partially correct. I need the exact answer. Any other? Can any others? Yes. The answer is finish and merge. Okay, not finish. I have to say, you have to write finish and merge. Okay, the next one, 0019. 0019. Okay, now you tell me, in how many ways you can create or you can use recipient list? How many ways you can create or you can use the recipient list? In how many ways you can create or you can use the recipient list? If you don't know the answer, please quickly tell me. Yes, your answer is correct. 3 ways. One is create the new list. Other one is use the existing one. And the third option, use the contact from the Outlook. Okay. The next one, 0021. Okay. Okay. For you, you have to say. Okay, you have to say whether it is true or false. If my statement is correct, you have to say true. Otherwise, you have to say false. Okay. So now you have, tell me. We can use mail merge for email messages. Can use mail merge for the email messages. No, no, I asked the question for 0021, not others. Others, please keep silent. Yes, it's a correct answer. Next one, 0024. 0024. Now you see, you also have to say whether it is right or wrong. Okay, now you have to say, we can use, okay, we can use the Gmail contact for the recipient list. We can use Gmail contact for the recipient list. Your answer should be either true or false. Don't use other words. Yes. Any other answer? Others, can you tell your answer? We can use Gmail as a recipient list. Yes, the answer is false. We can directly use the Outlook contact, not the Gmail or Ymail contact. Okay. And the next one, 0011. 0011. 0011. 0011. I there. Okay, now you have to say, it is possible to use mail merge for printing envelopes. It is possible to use mail merge to printing the addresses on the mail on the envelopes. Any other answer? Yes, the answer is true, because we can use as a label for the printing labels. We can use for the email messages. We can use for the letters. We can use for the envelopes. So true. So that is what we have discussed at the very first today. Okay, now let's move to the practical section. So you have to type whatever you wish to. Like for example, I'm going to use the mail merge to create letters for the list of recipient. I'll show you. First, you have to type the letter. Okay, this is for just I'm typing as a sample letter, but you have to type your letters. Let's say this is the common part of my letter. This is equal for all the recipients. I have to change only the address area, name and address, some of the details. Okay, I'll continue after the azan. Okay, so as I told you, this is the common body and signature area for all the letters. Now I have to use the recipient list to create some couple of letters. For example, so as I told you, I can use the existing list. So if I click the existing list, if I created any list of, what can I say, recipient list that is available from here. See, these are the two I have created already. Okay, so you can use one of these one. So the list of recipient will be selected from these file. If you select this one, the recipient will be selected from this file. If you select this one, the recipient will be selected from this one. Okay. Otherwise, I can create it from the beginning. So this one, type a new list. So if you click this one, you will have you have a new dialog box. Look at the dialog box here. It has a couple of fields. Let me check one by one. So title and first name. Okay, last name, company, address. Again, this is let's say this is permanent address. This is official address, city, state, zip code, country, home phone number, working phone number, email address, whatever. You don't need to write everything. Only required field need to be filled. Okay, for example, I'm going to fill up some recipient details here. Doctor. type everything, whatever you need. So title can be anything. You can use professor, doctor, Mr., Mrs., whoever you can use it. Look clearly, okay? Otherwise, you may have several confusion. It is not hard actually, but you need to do some practice. The steps you need to remind it. Let's say you can create any number of input here. So this is used to input new address. If you click this one, it will create a location for new address. Okay. You don't need this, click this one and delete the entry. If you keep any space here, definitely you will have some letters without any recipient name. So don't keep any space in this area. Okay. So delete the recipient. Unwanted rows. Okay. And also, for example, if you have thousands people details here, you can't scroll down and check one by one. Simply you can use this find option. For example, you want to find the details of Fahim. Just type Fahim and find. See, it is automatically highlighted the Fahim details. If the Fahim repeated or a different Fahim is available, it will show you one by one all Fahim's details. Okay. Or else we can find from the particular field. For example, if you want to find the Fahim who is first name is Fahim, then you have to click this one, this field and first name. Or else if you want to find whose last name is Fahim, then you have to select last name and find. If it is there, it will show you. So which means there is no word Fahim in the first name list. Look at here. So once you created the list, then click OK. These customized columns, which mean, look at here, we have lots of field here: title, first name, last name, company, address, address 2, something like this is address line 1, address line 2. For example, we don't need address line 2, then click this one and delete one. Again, state, you don't need it. If you don't need it, you can delete it. If it is really necessary, only keep here. Otherwise, it will make you some confusion. If there is couple of or lot more field here, you may have some confusion. So better delete if you don't need a particular field. And once you complete, you have to click OK. Otherwise, and also you can interchange the position. For example, if you want to move the zip code in the last, then click the zip code and click move down. Okay. If you want to add a new line, or else if you want to rename a particular field name, click the field name and rename, click the rename. So you can rename it. If you want to create a new field, you have to click add and you have to type your field name here. Okay, so whatever everything you can do it. It is customizable. According to your organization requirement, you can customize it. So once you complete all the customization work, all the record inserted work, you can click OK. Look at here. Now we have only the record field here. So if it is complete, then click OK. Then it will ask you to save the file. Okay, so you can serve this file wherever you wish. I just serve in the default location. Now the file is served. Okay, so what you can do is now, the next one, now I'm going to use the recipient list. Before that, you have to tell what kind of mail merge you are going to use for the letters or for email messages or envelopes. For me, I'm going to use letters. So therefore, I have to select the option from this area, start mail merge. Click the start mail merge. And here we have list of options. From that, you have to choose letters. So now the letter mail merge type is enabled. So the next step is, once you select this one, the next one, you have to use your recipient list. I have already created the recipient list. Therefore, I can select the recipient list from the served items. So go to select recipient and select use an existing list. And from that, this is the one I have created, HNDA practical. Okay, now click this one. So once you select this one, so you have to select your served data set or recipient set. So HNDA practical is my one. I have opened it. Once you select this one, look at here, this area, write and insert field area will be enabled. From that, look at here, these are the set of field which I use to create my recipient list. So from this one, you can use whatever you wish. For example, in your address area, you need to insert title, whether he is a doctor or Mr. or Miss or Mrs. Then you have to choose, if you want to put his first name, then you have to select the first name field. If you want to put his full name, then you have to select both first name and last name. The next line, you need to select his company name. In the next line, you have to use the enter for the new line, address. So if you choose only these things, these are the details only will be available after completing your mail merge. Okay, so once you finish this one, now you have to check whether the selected detail is appeared correctly or not. For that purpose, you can click before complete the mail merge. If you finish the mail merge, you can edit thereafter. Before completing or before clicking finish and merge, you have to check whether you have done correctly or not. So for that purpose, you can click preview results. Look at here. The first person is available here. But look here, the name is not appeared as we are expecting. There should be a dot after doctor, DR, and there should be a space, and there should be a space between first name and last name. Here we cannot see any spaces and we cannot see any full stop here. So this is the one of the purpose to use the preview result option. Okay, so using this one, you can check one by one. So this is first person details, address details. This is the second person one, and this is third person. We have 4 details only. So only 4 people will be available here. So this is wrong, isn't it? We have to do some correction here. What are the correction? First one, you have to use some full stop. Also, we have to use the space between first name and last name. Okay, now again click the preview result. It will be changed into the common format. So now first thing, you have to use some space here. After title, there should be a dot full stop, and then there is a space. As well as here also you have to create a space between first name and last name. Now again check it. See, now our the address part appeared as we are expecting. Okay, so once it complete, you have to check all the, just randomly check. Okay, good. So if you complete this one, if you are okay with this address area, then what you can do, you can finish and merge. If you click finish and merge, it will show you three options. Option number 1, edit individual document. So if you click this one, all the 4 people letters will be shown in the same document, but separately. I'll show that one. If you click this one, print, automatically these letters will go to the printer and you can get the print. The third one, email message. It will go to the, these detail will be open in Outlook format as an email format. Okay, we don't need to do any email or printing. Just I'll show you edit individual document. It is asking whether you want to merge all the recipient details or only the current one. If you need only the Mahir details, then you have to use current record. Or else if you need only second and third person, then you have to go second to third. Or if you need all the people list of address and their details in the letter, then you have to select all and click OK. Now look at here, this is the first person. So Dr. Abdul Rahman, Kalmane MH, Kalmane. So this is a letter part and the body part and the signature part is same here. Look at here. This is the second person one. And this is the body part. And this is the signature part. Again, look at here. This is the third person. Again, the body part and the signature. So if you see this one, there's a one different, that is the address part is different. Okay. But the body part and signature part is different, the same. Okay. So look, so these kind of, if you want to create the same letter for multiple person, or if you want to create bulk amount of letters for the different person, then you can use these mail merge. Okay. So now, do you have any doubt now? If you have any clarification, you can ask me. Okay, there are some questions from the student side. Anything else? Okay. Yes, I will explain it again. Don't worry. So please tell me which part you didn't understood. Please mention which part you need to know again. So it's easy. Okay, no problem. I can start again, no problem. Others? Okay, few students asking to explain the same steps again. So because they have faced some coverage issue or something, so I can explain it again, no problem. Now take 10 minutes break. Okay, the time is 6:11. I will start again 6:20. Okay, I will start again 6:20. Take 10 minutes break. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, can we start again now? Can we start again now? Can you hear me? Okay. So I'm repeating the same procedure again. Please note it down very carefully because after this, we will go for the quiz part. So first you have to complete your letter typing or envelope, whatever the part you have to complete it first. Let's see. I'm creating a letter. This is just a sample. The command part has been completed earlier at first step. Okay, so these step will be the place that we are going to insert the mail merge recipient will be empty at the beginning. Then go to mail merge option. Mailing ribbon, and then you have to create your recipient list, or else if you already created, you can use that. Okay, so let's say I'm going to create a new list. Can you see the screen now? The new address list screen. Can you see it? It's a new dialog box. Okay, now what you can do first, before typing the recipient list or details, you better customize your column. Which column you need in this section, or which doesn't you need. You have to remove if you don't need any column. So for example, I don't need address line 2, so delete it. I don't need, let's say city, I don't need. Remove it. I don't need, let's say state, I don't need. I don't need home phone number. Country or region, I don't need. Just remove all the field which you don't need in your letter or in your mail merge purpose. And if you need to interchange the, the column position, you can use, you have to select the column name or column heading, then you can use the move down or move up to interchange the position. So once you complete these area, then you can click OK. If you need to add something here, you can add it. For example, the employee designation. So add new one and make it designation and click OK. It is created. So you can put it somewhere else you want. Just for example, if you want to put the designation under the employee name, then you can select the designation and click move up. So now designation change to under the employee name. Look at here. So if everything is okay, then click OK. So now look at the address list section. So this is the new customized one for these letter or for this mail merge section. So create whatever you wish. Let's see, professor. So you have to complete your new address list creation part. So if you complete this one, I just typed only 2 lists for this purpose. So if you complete this one, click OK. So if you click OK, you will have a new dialog box which is asking to serve your created file list. Okay, can you see the dialog box? Can you all see the dialog box? Can you all see the serving dialog box? Okay, now you can give any name for this file, you can serve it. Okay, now we have served it. Okay, so the next section we have to start inserting the required number of or required field in your letter. So for that, so you have to, it is already letter is selected, so no need. Now go here, select receptionist and select use an existing list. Which one we are going to use? HNDA test. This is the file which we have created a while ago. So select this one. If you select this one, automatically the field which is related to that file will be available from here. See, look at it. So we have created a designation previously for this list. That is available here. So we can use it. If you select only the relevant columns will be available to insert the field to merge together as an address part. Okay, so I have created. Now I need title, whether he is a Mr. or Doctor or whatever. Then first name, last name, and his designation I need it. And then I need his company name. Also, I need his address line. Plus, I need his email address. So I have added all the fields which I need to insert my letter. Okay, before completing finish and merge, we have to check whether we have inserted everything correctly. So for that, we can use the option preview result. Look at here, is it in the correct form? Look at here, this is meaningless. We need line by line. In the first line, his name with salutation. In the second line, his position or designation. In the third line, his address or his working company name. At the fourth line, his address. And the fifth line, his email ID. So that's how I'm expecting to insert the address. Okay. Now, this is the wrong format. Look at here. All are wrong format. So the preview result option is enabled. Now you have to disable it for the edit purpose. Click preview result. So look at here. I need email in the next line. Likewise, I need address as a new line. Separate line. Company name, separate. Designation, separate. Look at here now, his name with salutation is one line. Again, designation in the second line. All lines separate now. Now, let's check whether it is correct or not. Click the preview result. Is it correct? Can anyone tell me, is it in the correct format? Is it in the correct format? What about others? Yes, this is in wrong format because there's an issue here. His salutation and name doesn't have any full stop. It doesn't have a space between the names. So we have to edit it again. You don't edit in the real data. You have to edit in the mail merge data. Okay, so you have to click the preview result again. So look at here. I need a full stop here with a space. Likewise, I need another space between first name and last name. Now you can check it. See, now this is in the correct format. Professor Abdul Kalam, scientist, IIT, Tamil Nadu, ak@gmail.com. So you can check the next one also. Dr. Muhammad Sajid, senior lecturer, IIT, Delhi, ms@gmail.com. So this is in the correct form. Okay, now let's check how to edit the recipient list. Okay, again you have to click preview result, disable it, and click the edit recipient list. See, it will show you to edit the details that you have entered while ago. Let's say we want to, you can edit this one. Okay, in this format, you can edit it. You can select only one here. So you can validate the address. You can do anything from here. See, I have only one here. What's wrong with this one? Why it is only one here? Any idea? Why it is only one? Any idea why it is showing only one? Previously, it has two data sets. One is for Professor Abdul Kalam and the second one, Dr. Mohammad Sajid. Now only the Dr. Mohammad Sajid is available for the time being. Why? Where is the next one? I'm expecting your suggestions or your answer. Quickly tell me. Others answer? Yes, somehow the way you answered is correct. The name that is not added, which means I have hidden Professor Abdul Kalam profile. I'll show you how to enable it again. Just go to edit recipient and select last name. From using this column only, I have hidden Abdul Kalam. So you have to use the same column again to make it available. So click all. See, Kalam is available. Okay, click OK and preview. Now he is available. Now the two data is available. So this is how we have to edit it. Okay, so once you complete, you have to check the letter. Okay, this is fine. And now click merge and finish. Edit individual document. If you click only the first option, it will show you all the letters separately. For the Abdul Kalam, separate letter. For Professor, for the Mohammad Sajid, separate letter. So click edit individual document. It is asking, do you need to edit all the document or the current one or the particular one? For example, if you have a 100 recipient details, and if you need only from 50 to 70, then you have to use this one. I need only 50 to 70. So it will show you starting from 50th position and ending at the 17th position. In between the 20 data will be available only, not all. So for me, I need all the data. Therefore, I'm selecting all option and click OK. Now look at here, letter number 1 and letter number 2. So look at here. This is letter number 1 and this is letter number 2. Now tell me, are you all clear about the mail merge option? Are you all clear? Or do I need to repeat again? Others, I need response from all the participants here. Tell me. Just 4 people said they have understood. Others, what about? If you have any doubt, please tell me. I can repeat because in your final exam, definitely you have questions from this area. And this is very important also. And remind one thing, if the class is started in physically, definitely I will conduct a practical exam in these areas. So if you have any doubt, please clarify now.